Hello, omies. I'm Simquoya, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Family Dynamics Challenge. So, one of the biggest goals of this challenge is to get married. So, in this episode, we are going to be looking for our leading lady. Alrighty, so I brought Reese out to the heavy metal bar and bowl here in Oasis Springs. Just so he can, scope the scene, scope his surroundings, and see who might be in the building. Okay, so we've got somebody right here, and we've also got somebody who looks like they might be Reese's co-worker. Alrighty, so we're just going to introduce ourselves to everybody here at the bar. Wow, okay, so Jules thinks we're annoying, yet we think Jules is sophisticated? Really? That's messed up, Jules. Okay, let's see. Mizuki. Oh, basically. Alrighty, so Reese is not interested in Mizuki, so moving on. Next candidate. Oh, hey, and the drinks are on sale. Good, that's what we like to see. Oh yeah, happy hour, duh. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so it's happy hour, right? Maybe it's happy hour for Reese's job because this is like another coworker. Maybe he could find love at work. Okay, what's your name, girl? Yeah. Okay, enough of that. Let's see. Friendly introduction. Yeah, Reese is over here looking back at it like, okay, I did see her at work earlier. I didn't know she was coming to the happy hour. Alrighty, what's her name? Let's introduce ourselves. Come on. Look at her. She's looking at Reese too, checking him out. Yes. Could she be the one? Are you the prototype? Yes. Okay, I'm just getting some screenshots because this is too cute. Okay, we are finally introducing ourselves to what was her name? Liana or Liliana? Okay, Liliana. Wow. Okay, yes, we are co-workers and basic looking and a spouse. Ooh, okay. So we know she's married. We're gonna say that Reese doesn't know that just yet. But he thinks she's basic looking too. Dang, Reese, what is your type? Alrighty, so it looks like Reese is a little hard to please, but whatever. He can maybe it's not the looks he's into, it's the personality, So we already know that they have in common that they're both in the same career field, they're co-workers, so it could work. It could work. Maybe. Rawr, it's bear night. Oh no, let's get out of here. Okay, let's see how we feel about Raj. Dang. Raj thinks why does everybody think we're annoying? What is so annoying about us? And we think Raj is distant. Well, definitely he's been on the other side of the bar the whole time. Okay, but Liliana is chatting with us. I think we should get out of here and head home. Alrighty, so we met a couple of people at the bar. Not too great. Everybody was basic looking in our opinion. So Reese is clearly not very pleased with the crop that, he was introduced to tonight, but we're gonna see what we can make work. And like I mentioned in the last episode, which was the first episode, Reese is gonna be taking pictures of his food as often as he can and uploading it to Simstagram. And I actually saw Lily B. Simon doing this in her Frankie's LP. So I'll link that below in the description. But Frankie was on like a health journey and she was always taking pictures of her food. And they had this cute yellow table. So the background was all cute for the photos for her Simstagram. So I was like, oh, I love that idea. So yeah, so Reese is doing the same thing. We'll say that he follows Frankie on Simstagram and he was inspired. So yeah, so he is taking pictures of his food and uploading it because we got to build up his, and this isn't for the challenge, this is for my personal challenge because I'm extra. But yeah, so he wants to build his social media following because he's going to write a cookbook and all of that is going to lead into him opening the restaurant. So of course, to be able to actually upload the pictures to Simstagram, you have to have a picture like not in your inventory to do it. So I'm gonna pick out the highest quality ones, put them on the wall, and then we'll upload those to Simstagram. But Reese is pretty tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and have him go to bed, and we'll just upload these to Simstagram tomorrow, maybe in the morning when he wakes up. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so Reese is uploading his foodie pictures to Simstagram, and he's got 44 followers, so we need to step it up, step it up. But hey, we're making progress. We're making progress. That's all that counts, or that's all that matters. And it's almost 6 a.m., so you already know Reese is going on his morning jog. Reese is back from his jog, and in my opinion, yesterday at the bowling alley did not prove to be entirely too successful for him finding the love of his life. I want him to be at least attracted to her a little bit. Okay, Reese has work in an hour. Yeah, so I'm not gonna let like who he's attracted to make too big of a deal, but I would like if he were attracted to the sim. But I can always change his preferences. His preferences can develop over time. Like I said, Reese may fall for personality first and then looks come later, because that's a real thing. Not everybody is like super huge on looks. So yeah, so maybe that's Reese's situation. Look at him, he's like, I do not like dirty dishes, not in this house. I told you guys, he is like a neat sim, even without having an actual trait. He is not like the mess. He is not here for the mess. Reese is off work, so I had him come over to the gym this time. And now that he's at the gym, he's of course still on his mission of finding love. He moved back to Oasis Springs. He is all by him lonesome. He is all by his lonesome. Bess. No, I don't. Alrighty, and we got another sim who just popped up. So Reese is like, well, hello there. Wow. Okay, so does she think that he's like mean or a snob, or what does that mean? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, heard you got a promotion. Congrats. I think dinner at Woodland Bar and Grill would be the perfect way to celebrate. You in? You guys. Okay, so it's Love Day, 1. And 2, our coworker Liliana just congratulated us on our promotion at work and wants to go out for dinner. So in Reese's mind, he's like, oh, she wants to go out on a date for Love Day to celebrate my promotion. No, Reese, that's not what she's doing, but you go ahead and think that. And this is beautiful. Look at this cute little restaurant in Granite Falls. Look at the sky. Oh, Reese is definitely in his like romance bag right now. He's like, oh, thinking this is so romantic. Like, look at her. Okay, so he's over here imagining like, can I picture us together? Like, I'm taking screenshots, by the way. But he's like, can I really see us together? Could this be a thing? Like, she's very thoughtful and considerate, to congratulate me and then to ask me out for Love Day. He's pretty impressed. So he's just looking at her like, wow, okay, Liliana. Okay, I'm not going to say we've been stood up, but where is she at? Where is she at? Okay, so she is outside playing horseshoes. I need her to come in here and sit down. Okay, so she's finally back, and Reese just wants to get to know her a little better. So he's going to ask her about her hobbies. So he's like, hey, so outside of work, what else are you into? And yeah, I want to ask about her attractiveness preferences. Okay, so she likes fitness. So he's like, oh, awesome. I do too. I go on a jog every morning. I believe in a mile a day. Oh no, okay, so Liliana did not appreciate us asking for her attractiveness preferences. So she's over here telling us like, hey, cool it, dude. This isn't a date. I know that it's Love Day and all, but I just wanted to go out and celebrate your promotion at work. And Reese is sitting here like, oh. Look at his face. He was literally like, excuse me? Who asked somebody out on love day and it's not a date? Like, is she sending me mixed signals or what is going on? And then she bounced. So he's sitting here like, I got stood up on love day. I love that for me. Poor Reese. Okay, we're gonna mark that one as a fail. But before we go, of course, I want Reese to take a picture of his food. So even when he doesn't cook the food, I still want him to take a picture of it, you know, as long as it goes along with the healthy lifestyle that he's living. So he can still promote the message of like, you know, eating healthy on the go or out on the bout, on the date, whatever, whatever. Love day was awful. Yeah, it definitely was. I can definitely agree with that. Oh no, it looks like Reese has gotten food poisoning. Okay, so not only did he get played for Love Day, Love Day itself was awful as a whole, and no bladder failure. Wow, okay, so dang, okay. The date was terrible. It wasn't even a date at that. You know, he was trying to get to know her better, and she's like, that's not what this is, Reese. And he's like, oops, okay, embarrassing. And then he goes home, he's trying to sleep, can't sleep because he's got food poisoning, so he runs to the bathroom, has bladder failure. This is terrible. Oh my gosh. Okay, see, see. Oh gosh, this is what happens when you go out to eat with married women. Which he doesn't even know. He still doesn't know that she's married because he hasn't asked if she's single or not yet. But she kind of made it clear, like, Reese, I'm not into you. Like, don't ask me for my attractive preferences. Like, how dare you? And he's just kind of like, what? Where's that coming from? You asked me out on Love Day. You wanted to congratulate me on my promotion. Like, he is not understanding her at all, and I don't blame him. She's definitely sending mixed signals, in my opinion. But that's just me. Hey, so I got food poisoning. I'm not going to be able to come into work today. His boss is like, oh, okay, I hope that wasn't from yourself. That won't look too good at work. And Reese is definitely like, no, I went to this restaurant in Granite Falls last night and, you know, the food looked, oh gosh, he posted that food on Simstagram. Okay, he's going to have to make like a Simstagram live or some stories or something to talk about, to retract his statements from last night. Nalani, congratulations on getting that big promotion. See, all y'all women are, Reese is just like, when he wakes up and checks his phone, he's going to be like, I don't know what to think from these women. Like, what are they trying to tell me? And Reese, they're just telling you what they're telling you. Congratulations on your promotion. Nothing else. Nobody said, hi, I secretly have a crush on you. Like, they just said congrats on your promotion. But he's kind of thirsty for love right now. So he's reading in between the lines. Okay, so he did not get to go on his early morning run because clearly he had the runs elsewhere, if you catch my drift. So he's getting his afternoon run in. It's really hot, but you know, he's committed to the lifestyle. And yeah, he's gonna have to let his followers know that he got food poisoning from that restaurant. So since he survived food poisoning, I guess since he was in the tub and all that other stuff, he couldn't call and complain. I wanted him to call and complain about having food poisoning, but I guess we waited too late, which sucks. But yeah, so he's gonna let his Simstagram followers know, like, hey, remember that food I posted about last night? Yeah, definitely got food poisoning. So I don't know if it was because it was Love Day and it was a busy night. So I like for Reese to go fishing for 2 reasons. One, so that he can cook with the fish, fresh fish at that. And 2, so that he can use the fish as fertilizer, because you know, fish is like the best fertilizer to use on your garden in the game. And look at this gigantic fish that he caught. Gosh, what is his fishing level. I don't think it's that high. Oh my gosh. And it's worth $44. Woo. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get home and get that in our refrigerator before it goes bad. That was great. Okay, don't look at Reese like he's crazy. Yes, we are out with Liliana again. She invited us to a dance party. So Reese really doesn't know what to think right now, but he had the day off work and he's still trying to meet somebody. So he's like, well, a dance party might be a great place to run into somebody. So since Liliana doesn't like me like that, maybe we can just be friends. So sure, I'll come out to this dance party with you. And she called while he was fishing. I cut it off because he was just fishing all night and it was just getting a little redundant. But yeah, so she called while I wasn't filming for that. And yeah, so he's still gonna, be friendly with her and just talk to her. She is his coworker and everything. So he may not be wifey she may not be in game like he was thinking she could be with having this dream of, oh, we met at work and we're both chefs and this and that and that. But they can be friends or whatever. Okay, so Reese sees this lady over here, and so he's like, okay, let me try to get to know her. Ooh, she's angry. Okay, well, what are our sentiments? And Mel, oh, okay, we think she's shallow, but she thinks we're interested. Oh, and basic looking. Oh, and she works with us too. Yay! Okay, we got an attractiveness alert finally. Okay, Isabel Marino. Who is Isabel? We must find Isabel. Oh, okay. All right. Break it down now. Yeah, let's get into a flirty introduction. We're feeling all flirty since there's somebody in the room that we are attracted to. Okay. Alrighty, so he's like, sorry, Mel. Is that how you pronounce her name? Is it Mel? Is it Malay? I'm not sure. Ooh, let's look at the sentiments. She has a crush on Reese. Okay, and we are extremely attracted to her, and okay, we think that she is imaginative. So we don't have a crush on her, but she has a crush on us. All right, okay, so Reese is definitely gonna come over here and talk to her. Let's get to know Isabel. Yay, I think we found wifey, y'all. Isabel is unemployed. Okay, that's fine. You can stay at home with the kiddos and stuff while we work to build this restaurant, but we don't have that much money, so you're gonna need to do something to help us get the funds to get this restaurant. But that's okay, we can work on that. So before Reese leaves this party, he is like, hey Isabel, I think you are ravishing. Let's exchange numbers and stay in touch, Oh, look at how he is looking at her. He is like, like, she is beautiful. Yes, I have got to keep this one. I got to stay in touch with her. So Reese was out all night, and now it is the morning time, and he is just making up some breakfast. I also finally, everybody was talking about it, so I was like, well, let me just do it. I downloaded the Granny's Cookbook mod, and that's where this cast iron skillet has come from. Is that not like the cutest thing ever? And he made these cute little, what are those, pancakes or waffles? I don't even remember, but either way, they're super cute. Yeah, so he's just going to eat, strawberry pancakes. Yeah, I'm like, I don't remember what they are. I know, I just clicked on the book and I'm just like, yeah, make some breakfast. Anyway, he's proud of this meal, so proud that he forgot to take a picture of him, which is fine. But he makes all this food for plenty of reasons because, he loves to cook and everything. And oh gosh, I keep forgetting to plant the crops. Oh gosh, and these bees are always enraged. Okay, we're gonna work on all of that later, but I want him to put this food in his inventory so that he can deliver it to his neighbors, because he's going to be cooking all the time for his promotion requirements, so he doesn't need like tens and thousands and hundreds of meals in his refrigerator just building up. So I do want him to kind of take extra food to the neighbors. Okay, so we are at our neighbor's house, so we're just gonna knock on the door. Come on in. Oh, and look who our neighbor is. It's Fallon. So we're going to introduce ourselves to Miss Fallon over here. And, you know, the whole purpose of this visit is to gift our neighbors some leftovers. So we're definitely that neighbor who is like, hey, neighbor, I made some strawberry pancakes. You know, I brought the extras in case you like them. And, you know, cookies and all that other stuff. So we're just going to check everything out. Okay, we think she's reasonable. Why does he think everybody is basic looking? Okay, so now I have a bone to pick with Reese because what is the big difference in Fallon and Isabel's appearance? Like, her and Snow White have like the same hair length, the same hair color. You know, they're both lighter skin. Like, look at them side by side. Like, what is the big difference? Isabel is an adult though, which may or may not be a problem because she is much older, Reese. So you know what that means, especially in the sim world. Hello, I'm just saying. So are you telling me you like older women? Is that what it is? Like, Reese, I got a bone to pick with you, sir. Okay, so he's like, hey, neighbor, it's nice to meet you. I just moved back to Oasis Springs. You know, I grew up here and I'm a chef. I cook food all the time and, you know, I just don't need all the leftovers. So here are some strawberry pancakes that I just made. And she looks pleased, like, oh, thank you so much. So Reese is like, I hope you like the, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why is she hurt? Okay, maybe she's like gluten-free or something. She's like, pancakes? Like, how are you going to assume that I like pancakes? I'm a foodie. Like, you know, make me an eggs Benedict. Like, go harder than strawberry pancakes. So Reese is just a little caught off guard. He's like, okay, well, you know, you're a foodie. I am too. Like, I love food. We can talk about food whenever you want to. Okay, great. So we fixed it so that she is not hurt by us anymore. Thank goodness. But he's like, you're right. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have assumed that you wanted strawberry pancakes, you know, but here's my phone number. Text me anytime with, you know, what you might want. You know, I have to cook all the time for work, so I really don't mind bringing you the extras. So yeah, that didn't go great, but it went all right. And Reese has work in about an hour, so he is going to go and do that. Reese is home from work and these darn dust bunnies are pissing him off. So he's like, I'm not about to go to sleep with that little pipsqueak squeaking at the foot of my bed all night. So let's see. Hot and heavy dreaming. And of course, we know who he's dreaming about. Snow White. Is that her name in Snow White? Is her name Isabel? Or is it just Belle? No, Belle is in Beauty and the Beast, right? So what's Snow White's name? Does she have a name or is she legit just... I thought we stepped on that. Okay, that's just rude. Oh, Isabel Marino is calling us. Let's see. Do you want to go out on a date? Okay, it's early morning time, but sure, Isabel. Okay. We like it. You want to... Wasn't Brittany Cho at the dance that we met? Wait a minute. It's like Isabel, she says she's unemployed, but is she like Brittany Cho's assistant or somewhere? Because everywhere Brittany is, so is Isabel. I'm concerned. Oh gosh, we're not feeling too hot. We're gonna have to go to the bathroom soon. We're hungry and we are bored. Low on fun. Oh, there's Brittany. Yo, Isabel is definitely Brittany's look at her. She is like, oh my gosh. She's like, Brittany, I'm on a date. Can you please not right now? This is so embarrassing. I asked for just an hour to hang out with this really cute guy that I'm crushing on. And here you are ruining the date. And she's just like, oh, Isabel, you have 58 more minutes. Okay, so she's blowing Reese a kiss like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. You know, my boss can be a little selfish at times. You look like you're having a great time though, Reese. And he's like, yeah, I am. I'll be having an even better time when the food gets here. Like, what's taking it so long? And I finally remembered to try out this little first person camera thing. I do it sometimes, but I always forget. But I wanted to get a better look at our girl Isabel. Yeah, she's definitely an adult, but okay, she's cute or whatever. Look, she's like, I'm sorry about that. My boss is watching me to make sure that I don't go over my hour lunch. And he's like, it's kind of early for lunch. Actually, they got here at almost 10 a.m. and it's noon now. He's looking at his phone like, where is this food? Okay, so he's just gonna talk about family. And she's like, I like the color red. And he's like, okay, I was talking about, family, how do you feel about family? Are you close to yours? Do you want one? And she's like, well, I'm kind of committed to Brittany and my job. And he's like, okay, I guess. So, yeah. She's literally just flirting and trying her hardest to absorb as much time as she can before Brittany comes back over here. I'm convinced her and Brittany are a 2-for-1 special. Okay, so well, that was a nice time. I'll call you maybe. And he's like, yeah, he's not gonna say it, but he's thinking like, if your boss lets you. So Reese is like, the date ended and the food still didn't come. And the servers over here like, sorry for the wait, guys. Your food will be out any minute now. And Reese is like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Like, I'm not a food critic, but I'm about to start, being a little harsh on these restaurants. But anyway, thanks guys for tuning in and witnessing Reese's interesting love life. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are on this episode. How do you feel about Isabel? We finally got to see Fallon. So we'll just see kind of how everything unfolds in the next one. So until next time, peace.